Hi, my name is John Starnes, and I'm a managing director with Consortium Networks in our solutions practice. Our solutions practice delivers services to all kinds of different companies around cybersecurity solutions that we sell and operate. Today, I wanted to share a quick video of how to use CrowdStrike Identity Threat Protection to implement at least a simple rule just to demonstrate how it can block different types of potentially malicious activity. So just as a simple example today, I'm going to show how you can block RDP to a sensitive server like a domain controller. So with that, I'll jump right into it. What you're seeing right now is the Falcon Identity Threat Protection console. You can see I have a rule already defined. We have a small lab environment where I'm going to try to move from this laptop or workstation VM over to the domain controller at 172.16.2.7. So first, I'll show you that I can do that by actually jumping into that host and then initiating an RDP. All right, and so with that, you can see that I did RDP to the domain controller. And if I do a hostname command on the console here, you can see I'm on the domain controller here. So, users able to move from one machine to another via RDP. Don't necessarily want that for most of our organization. So there's a lot of different ways you can manage this inside of CrowdStrike. You can have rules that block it outright or prompt users for MFA. If you configure an MFA connector, audit this, at least notify people that this is happening. What I'll do here is expand this actual rule so you can see that like how it's been configured. So the trigger here is access, action is block if someone's using an RDP connection, and it's specifically in this case for domain controllers. This can apply to many different types of assets if you'd like it to. So with this, I'll go ahead and actually turn this rule on, apply all changes. And so now what will happen is basically that when I try to RDP back into this domain controller from that machine, it will be blocked. So we'll go back to that host. I'll kill that session. And then let's try it again. And there you go. You can see that it actually did block the attempt that time. It just took a moment for those settings to apply through CrowdStrike. But this is actually CrowdStrike that is blocking this connection using the identity threat protection feature. ITP or identity threat protection from CrowdStrike has numerous different mechanisms that it can use to protect assets from malicious access. There's the enforce module through the protection console can have many different rules inside of this, which can prompt users for MFA if they're trying to do something that looks suspicious based on user scoring, block outright. There's many different ways you can make this useful, but wanted to show that one very quickly. So thanks for joining.